We are working in the second grade MyMath, pages 333 through 336 today. We're comparing numbers to the thousands. So use the base 10 blocks to show 331 and 208 on the mat. Place them on the appropriate side of the symbol and draw the base 10 blocks. So of 331 and 208. So I already know that 300, my 3 is a little messy. 331 is greater than 208, and this symbol means greater than. This number is bigger. I can tell by the hundreds, 300 is more than 200. So I'm going to draw these on the map. 300, 1, 2, 3, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this side I have oh, it's 331, sorry. 331. Just scribble that out, sorry. And then 208, I have 200s, no 10s, and then 8 ones that I was drawing earlier on the wrong side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone makes mistakes, right? Okay. So now when we compare these two numbers, I see this one doesn't have any 10s, this one has 3 10s. This one has more 1s, but this one has more 100s. 100s are worth way more than a couple of 1s. So this number is greater right here. Use these steps to compare numbers. Line the numbers up by place value in the chart. Step 2, compare the digits in the greatest place value first. If they're the same, compare digits in the next place value. So we'll see greater than, less than, equal to. So let's see here. 618 and 634. 634 is greater than. We look at the hundreds, these are the same. So we look at the tens, and 3 is greater than 1. So 634 is greater than 618 because it has more tens. The hundreds were the same. If they were different, that would have given us our answer. But since the tens are different, this one gives us our answer here. Let's look here. Less than. 846, 823. So 823 is less than because the hundreds are the same. Let's look at the tens. 4 is greater, 2 is less than. So 823 is less than 846. Equal to 900, there's 900. 7 tens, 8 ones, 8 ones. So these are exactly the same in all areas. So we would say they're equal to each other. Compare, right? Greater than, less than, or equal to. So remember this symbol here means greater than, and it's up here at the top if you can't remember the symbol names. Greater than. Less than looks like this. This is less than, and equal to are the two lines that are equal, okay? So 142 and 124. So what I like to do is I like to stack my numbers like they did up in the example and compare. So let's see, hundreds are the same. Now if I look here, the 4 is greater than 2. So I'm going to say 142 is greater than 124. Now let's look at this one, 253 and 257. 253, 257. 2 and 2, those are the same. 5 tens and 5 tens are the same, 3 and 7. So 7 is greater. So I would say 253 is less than 257. 257 is bigger. 313 and 313. There's a 3 and a 3, a 1 in the tens place, and a 3 in the ones place. These are equal to each other. 842 and 795. Okay? So let's put this number 795 underneath. We might not have had to do that because if I compare the hundreds place, I can see 800 is greater than 700. So I can just do, that was pretty simple. When the hundreds are different, it kind of makes it a little easier. 694, there's a 6 and a 6, a 9 and a 9, and a 4 and a 4. These are exactly the same. They are equal. 203 and 153. So 153, I'm going to compare 200 and 100. 200 is greater, so the symbol looks like that, greater than. I kind of like to think that it's like an alligator is trying to eat the bigger number, and this number is the bigger number, so his mouth is open towards that way. 100 and 1,000. So if I put 1,000 right here, this one doesn't even have a number in the thousands place, so 1,000 is obviously bigger. So 100 is less than 1,000. 999 and 99. So if I compare these numbers, hundreds and hundreds, this one doesn't even have a hundred, so there will be like a 0 there. If there's no hundreds, this number is greater. So 999 is greater than 99. 133 and 133. There's the same hundreds, the same tens, and the same ones. So they are the same, which means they are equal to. 743 and 734. 3. This is when stacking really helps, when the numbers are kind of similar. Same hundreds. Now this one has a 4 and this one has a 3. 4 is greater, so 743 is greater than 734. 861 and 871. I'm going to put this 871 right here. The hundreds are the same, but the tens are different. This 10 is smaller. 6 is smaller than 7, so 861 is less than 871. 542 and 452. So I'm going to put these numbers here, 452, and I'm going to compare 5 and 4. Oh, 5 is greater, so this number is greater than. How would you compare 567 and 576? So first I would stack them, 576, and then I would compare the hundreds first. 5 and 5 are the same, 6 and 7. 6 is less than, so I would say 567 is less than 576 because this one has less tens, this one has more tens, which means it's a greater value. Let's work on 335 together. Compare and write greater than, less than, or equal to. 150 and 150, these are the same numbers, which means they are equal to each other. 132 and 213. So let's stack them like I did on the other page, 213. And let's compare hundreds first, 100 and 200. 200 is greater, so we're going to say 132 is less than 213. 689 and 627. Let's look at the hundreds place. The hundreds are the same. The tens place, this one is an 8 and this one is a 2. 8 is greater than 2, so I'm going to say 689 is greater than 627. 425, 425, 4, 4, 2, 2, 5, 5. These are the same, which means they are equal to. 907 and 899. I'm going to put 899 right here. And let's compare 900 and 800. 900 is greater, so I'm going to put that greater than sign. 533 and 533. These numbers are exactly the same, which means they are equal to. Number 19, 207 and 210. So I'm going to stack them, 210. The hundreds are the same, but this one doesn't have a 10. This one has 110, which means this one is bigger, which means 207 is less than 210. 697 and 667. Let's put these right here, stack these numbers. 6's are the same, but 9 is greater than 6. So 697 is greater than 667. 411 and 421. Stack those numbers, 421. Hundreds are the same. The tens, this one has 1 10, this number has 2 tens. 2 tens or more, so 411 is less than 421. 619 and 621. Stack those, 621. 600 and 600, those are the same. 1 10 and then 2 tens. 2 tens are greater, so 619 is less than 621. 729 and 729. Let's see this number, hundreds, same, tens are the same, and the nines are the same, so they are equal to. 325 and 300. 325, 300. So let's stack the 300. 300s are the same. 20 and 0. So 2 is bigger than 0, 10. So this number is greater than 300. 332 and 335. The hundreds are the same. The tens are the same. But the ones, let's see, there's a 2 and there's a 5. So really we're just comparing the ones place. 2 is less than 5. So 332 is less than 335. 984 and 894. So 894. Let's look at the hundreds. 900 is greater than 800. So this number is greater than. Circle the number that is less than the purple number. So this is the purple number, 568. Which number is less than that? So 500, 500, 60, 80. This one's greater than, so I know that can't be it. 500, 400. 400 is less than 500, so that's the one that's less than, because we're looking for the less than. 409, 410, or 406. I know that 9 is smaller than 10, so this one's greater. And I know that 6 is less than 9, so this one is less than. Circle the number that is greater than the purple number. So now we're looking for greater than. So which number is bigger? 311, 313, or 211? 313, 300s are the same, the 10s are the same. This one has a 1, this one has a 3. 3 is greater than 1. We're looking for greater than. And let's just compare this one very quickly. 300s and 200s. 200 is less than. We're not looking for less than this time. We're looking for greater than. 653, 651, 655. So which one is greater? Let's compare. 600, 600 is the same. 50, 50, 3, and then a 1. 1 is less than 3, so that's not greater. 600, 600, 50, 50, 3, and then 5. 5 is greater than 3.